Welcome to the Explainer. When you're studying X/Twitter, the most common tool in your toolbox, the spreadsheet, might actually be the most misleading. Let's dig into why that is.
So let's start with a bit of a riddle. When is an X/Twitter post not really an X/Twitter post anymore?
Well, the answer is pretty simple. When it's just a line of text in a spreadsheet. And believe it or not, this one little distinction, it has huge implications for both the quality and the ethics of social media research.
Okay, so let's tackle the first big issue here. We'll call it the authenticity problem. So you export your data, right? And you get these nice, neat rows of text. Super easy to sort and analyze, for sure. But here's the catch. It's totally been stripped of its original home, its context. And this quote really nails it. You're not actually looking at X/Twitter anymore. What you have is a derivative product. You've lost all the good stuff, the images, the replies, the entire web of conversation that gives that post its actual meaning.
But it's not just about losing authenticity. Oh no, there's an even bigger issue lurking in those static files, a major compliance risk.
This all boils down to something called the right to be forgotten. Think about it. When a user deletes their post, they're actively taking back their consent for that data to be out in the world. It's a fundamental part of user control on the platform. And here's where it all goes wrong. Your spreadsheet, it has no idea that post was deleted, so your data is instantly out of sync with reality. And that creates, you guessed it, a massive ethical problem and a huge data integrity issue. Okay, so after all that, you're probably asking, what's the solution? What's the better way to do this? The answer is you have to work with data where it lives, in its authentic, living environment. That means using tools that can check a post status in real time. This is the only way to make sure your research is based on what is actually public right now. And when you do this, you get this amazing trifecta of benefits. First, you get authenticity because you're seeing the full picture. Second, you maintain compliance because you're respecting when users delete their content. And third, you seriously boost your research's efficacy, leading to way more accurate, reliable, and ethically sound findings. So this all leads to the one question that every single researcher really needs to ask themselves. Is my work respecting the data? And just as importantly, is it respecting the human being who created it?